I'm glad you're able to pronounce it well. So it's a blend between an author and an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah, something
An
like
entrepreneur.
that.
So what you do, you're actually building a book-centered business. You're creating initiatives and programs around your book. You're leveraging the book to create profitable products, programs, and services to advance your personal mission or professional goal and to create sustainable income.
Yeah, and it's an entrepreneur. It says secrets book series. So series sound like it's plenty book. How many?
Yes. So in at the back, you're seeing some of the books in this series. So there are about 6 books in the series because the aim is to make the writing and publishing process easier and more economical for Caribbean authors. Because we don't think traditional publishing first. We think indie publishing, which means that we're going to self-publish and pay for it. And many times the cost of publishing is prohibitive. And I want to break down the barriers so that less books die in the minds of their authors and more manuscripts become published legacies.
So the books that die is because they can't find the publisher, or the publishers don't think it is worthy of publishing.
Well, that's a good question, but authors suffer a lot from self doubt. And in the US, a study was done that about 86% of persons feel they have a book in them and want to write, but less than 1% do.
Mm.
So just writing just seems daunting. So part of what I have done is to explain to persons that you don't need to be a literary genius. You don't need to be Shakespeare or Ernest Hemingway. Once you have a message to share, a story to tell, you can write a great nonfiction book and you can even do it in 24 hours. So in the Authorpreneur Secrets book and the series, I simplify the process and show you that you can write a short, helpful book that will change the world, and you don't need to feel daunted by it. It can be done. I have done it. I wrote 20 books in 1 year just to prove the point.
20 books in 1 year.
Yes.
That is more than a book a month.
I was doing 2 to 3 books a week based
Wow.
on a rocket writing technique because a non-fiction book basically you're going to solve a problem. You want to write about things you're passionate about, your experiences. You want to inspire others. And so once you get those thoughts down, you can write a book of 10 to 30,000 words quite quickly. That's the manuscript, and then later you can go polish it and get an editor to fix it up and all of that jazz. Okay. So it's possible.
Explain the rocket writing technique.
All right, just before I explain it, though, those who want to understand that technique, I have a free rocket writing book that you can go to my website and download and understand it. So the idea is that you want to write about something you're knowledgeable about. It may be a skill, it's a passion, or your story. So what you're gonna do, you can either speak the book, just like how we're talking now. You can speak the book, or you can write and speak. My makeup is getting a little bit messy.
Yeah, don't let it distract you.
Friday.
Yeah, don't let it distract you. You're fine.
Right. So you can speak your book. If you're able to speak your book in 30 minutes, you could get 6,000 words done in a day. If you speak for an hour, you could get 10,000 words out the way, or you can actually literally write it because it's just going to flow from you. And if you have a coach, you go faster.
Yep. Ruth has helped to send over 200 Caribbean Christians to more than 30 countries to serve the poor and marginalized. How will you do that, please?
Before becoming an author, I was a missionary. So I worked, if you know the Logos Hope bookship, I used to send missionaries overseas, and I was a missionary. So I partnered with them. They were in 110 different countries. So I was recruiting people and sending them out to share the gospel. Okay. So when I transitioned from that, the Lord revealed to me that authors are the new missionaries, because a book is like a business card. It's also an evangelistic card. If you write it, you will speak it, because everybody wants to know what have you written about, and there goes their opportunity to speak and to take your message from the four walls to the world. So you get to take your message to the masses. So This is just another way of sending people out, and that's what I used to do.
Fantastic. Ruth's life shows that painful experiences can lead to beautiful destinations with fixity of purpose. Can you share any of that?
Yes, my writing journey began with a heartbreak. I was engaged to be married for the second time, wedding dress bought, hotel booked, bridesmaids in place, everything in place, and then it just fell apart. And I wanted to give up. I was praying. I said, Lord, why must I go through all this pain? Don't let me just go to sleep and don't wake up. And then when I woke up in the morning, I heard in my heart, in my spirit, not an audible voice, just this thought that I'm going to give you extra time to run the extra mile. And then I remembered a quote from William Barclay which says, endurance is not just the ability to bear a hard thing, but to turn it into glory. And immediately I knew that writing was the thing to do. And so I wrote my first book, Heartache Queen Unshackled, in 11 days, in time to celebrate my 34th birthday. And that's how it started. And books opened doors for me. It helped me to heal. And I'm just encouraging people to write and share God's stories, share your stories, help to change the world. And don't just write and put the book on a shelf. You need to leverage the book to create greater impact and income. Build products and services around it. Look for the opportunities that will come, because a book sets you up as an authority. It gives you credibility and it opens many doors, and you can do amazing things with that. So I went from a financially dependent, donor-based missionary to becoming financially independent because of how I've been able to leverage books, and I want more people to do that.
Fantastic. Finally, tell me about the podcast I see coming up when May?
Yes. So the podcast, I want to make the Caribbean the home of independent publishing. And every week I get calls about how do I publish a book, how do I write a book. So the podcast, Authorpreneur Secrets, is coming out on May 9 in celebration of my birthday. And it's just to inform, to help to bring innovation to the publishing industry and to inspire more of us to write, publish, and win with books. But Neville, before we go, today is my mom's birthday, and the last time we were on the show together, you interviewed us. So I want to shout out my mom, Marvin David Gardner. She's my biggest book supporter, and today is her birthday.
Yeah, I hope she has a great day. You're so passionate. I appreciate that. And I hope things will continue to work for you, because you're obviously doing a wonderful job. So stay safe. God bless you and your mom. Tell her happy birthday from us, please.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, God bless. Authorpreneur and publishing coach, C. Ruth Taylor. All right, so on the other side of the break, making moves in the